Hello everybody and welcome to Insane Just Plays Aurora 4X. So we are being invaded by an alien race, whom we still don't have any contacts. We are trying to initiate some communications, but so far no communications has been established. And they have been tearing through our solar system so far. They have been destroying some gas harvesters, some thorium harvesters over here on Jupiter, and now they're still on their way. Unfortunately, our main defense fleet is not nearly as fast as they are, and therefore we are unable to catch them. But our fighters are on their way. Our fighters are a lot faster. I'm not sure how much the fighters will be able to do against them, but we will see. Hopefully it will be enough. Yeah, and they ran out of fuel. That was the risk we were taking with this. They don't have that much fuel, and since their enemy is also really fast, we know that they can't make it. So what I'm going to do is let the main defense fleet pick up the fighters. You're gonna go to the task group of the fighters and you're gonna move to them. Remove all and move to the fighters. Yeah, that's what we want. You can join, the fighters can then join the main defense fleets again, land on the ship, and oh, I should cancel the orders of the fighter fleet itself. Yeah, main defense is picking them up. Main defense fleet has more than enough fuel available for all of them. Let's zoom in a bit more again so we can see what's going on. Because I'm quite curious actually where they are going now. Because I am not sure. It's not Earth, it's not Mars either. They are firing upon something, I think. Oh, maybe not. No, they're moving fast again. Maybe they're after a civilian colony or something like that. Oh yeah, there is a ship over there. So let's see if we can see what it is. Go to not hiding the civilian names. And yeah, they're just civilians, probably the ones that are on their way from Earth to Titan. It looks like he's intercepting those freighter ships. See if we can zoom out a bit. That's too much. We can't see anything like this. Maybe something like this. Alright. Focus upon them. Let's just do some 5 seconds intervals. Or they're on their way again. I think they're on their way. Yeah, and slowly like this they will tear through our civilian economy, I think. There's not much we can do. We already are producing the best military weapons we have designed so far. But there's nothing really that makes us able to catch them. Another option would be to make a really quick ships with some launchers, but it has to be really light to be built fast by us, and I don't think we can actually do anything like that. But maybe we'll be able to catch at least one of those ships eventually with our main defense fleet. After they've picked up the fighters, I think I will just send them to New Earth to protect the majority of the population with Luna and New Earth itself, and see what happens over there. The fact that they, with about 4 ships, completely wiped through our galaxy will show you that I completely misdesigned those ships. Yeah, it was mainly a poor job by myself here. I think that's the lesson I can learn from this, that my ships were completely not combat ready. Yeah, unfortunate. Also, if I made maybe more ships so I could spread them around, it would be easier. But right now we don't have any of that. And maybe I did explore the galaxy a bit too fast. We were not really ready for it yet, and the people of the transhuman race will suffer from that. But that's kind of part of these games. I mean, I really love the game Dwarf Fortress as well, and you make a lot of mistakes while learning this game, and I am very much still learning this game. I had some solo campaigns before I did a YouTube series about it, and I played some solo while the YouTube campaign was going as well. And yeah, just like in Dwarf Fortress, these games eventually probably will die to something. And the trick is to keep learning new things every time you do. And I've learned a lot because so far I've never really been that much of an exploration guy, going through different solar systems with many enemies. And maybe I've been really lucky because I have explored more solar systems before, I've colonized them and everything like that, but I never really got attacked by an alien race. And this is pretty much the first time I did, and now I can see how ineffective my ship's designs are for the military purposes. And you can see they are making their way to Mars, and that's a problem. But I have learned a lot of this, how to properly update my military designs for a next time I play this game. And that's the thing, with these games, I always take away something from it, I learn something, and with that, I'll be able to do a lot better the next time I play this game. So it could be that this will be the last episode actually of the Aurora Let's Play, depending on how this will go and if we actually get completely destroyed by them. Because looking at our military capabilities, um, right, we're still waiting for um, a lot of modules to be built by our commercial, no, by our not commercial industry, but our military industry itself, not the shipyards. And a lot of things still need to be built before we can actually start building one of the forestal ships. And the forestal that is in production only has point 0.8 progress in there. We could shut it all down and start building a PDC with just some missile launchers, first for just defense, and after that build a missile launcher for offense. But I'm pretty sure that we will actually be destroyed, especially the missile launchers for defense. There's not much we will be able to do against it. Looking at their attack pattern, they probably have some Meson energy weapons available to them, which will be able to hit the PDC, and then our missile defense will be destroyed. And still, building that PDC will take quite a lot of time as well, I think. The good thing is they kind of leave the population alone. And the moment they start blockading New Earth by their ships, then it's all over. And the unfortunate thing right now is we can't really surrender to them either because we don't know their language. There is no means of communication so far. And I don't think we have seen any progress in that either. No, so far I haven't seen any progress. Which is logical, not much time has passed so far. The space liner will be destroyed as well. And it is a shame that this turned out the way it did. I really would have liked it to be different. Better, of course, for me, because it would mean that I did a good job. So the last event, since they are now making their way towards New Earth, will be pretty much the PDC fleet that is located on New Earth, which has some quite heavy fighters, but some quite weak fighters they are. And when it gets a little bit closer, then we'll see what we can do with that. While the Lexingtons are being destroyed as well. Maybe we'll be able to slow them down at least a bit, while our main defense fleet is still tugging around trying to get to the fighters. And they're almost there. And then they will also make their way towards New Earth. But in that same time, the enemy is almost at the gates as well. And that's how it goes. I don't feel too bad about it. I mean, we had a quite nice run. I like this game. I really like this game. It's really good. It's kind of a 4X game that I've been longing for a long time. Anything that really comes close is something like Distant Worlds Universe, what I've played a lot as well. It's the only thing that I can really think of that comes close. So let's see, we have here a lot of Enterprise fighters. They have quite some strong training, except for two of them, which I think their weapons broke down once. And I really didn't see an option to repair them yet. I don't think I ever looked for it properly either after that. So let's just go put these fighters, except number 3 and number 7, in a new task group. And they're going to fire upon the enemy. And how fast were they? I believe they were also really slow. Is that correct? Because they are really, really old. But yeah, with some really bad, well, not necessarily bad, but some really outdated. Yeah, they are using nuclear pulse engines. Those are really old. But we're gonna try and make our way towards them anyway. I mean, especially if they are coming towards New Earth, then that's gonna make it work maybe. Alright, so they are there. Let's go to F8 and then the Enterprise fighters. Why can't they... Don't they have sensors? Alright, they have some fire control. And let's see if they can fight. So you guys, you have a gas cannon, but you have no contacts. No contact at all. At least put on some area defense. But why can't you see anything of that? Does the Spurdens have the sensors? Spurdens has the sensors. Activate your sensors. You should be able to spot them from here. I think. It's not that far. No, it's only 590k. What is did they jump away? Oh no, because I turned on the sensors of the uh, PDS that actually showed them on the map again. So probably I will be able to find them now, and yeah, they're now here as a contact. So assign for all of these guys them as the enemy that needs to be targeted. Because before this, I think we were relying on our deep space tracking skills, which is okay. It's not great, but it's at least something. And yeah, we will try to make some dent in their life. This is a raid 1, so gas cannon, so it will only fire one shot, which has a high chance to hit though, which is good. And I will turn on automated fire for you guys as well. And I should also say open fire. Open fire. The weapons are firing. And put some automated fire. Fortunately I can't do it for, maybe copy for task group works? Doesn't really. So automated fire, automated fire. Well, I don't think I have to do this now actually, because I already said weapons are firing. So let's go with a 5 seconds. Oh no, actually they should follow the contacts. Oh, that's the shipyard TG. Remove. No, we need new fighters. Follow your contact. Oh, you're already doing that. Alright, so let's go with 5 seconds. They have no chance to hit because they are far away. Oh, we are missing them. Too far away for the fighters. Which now will try to chase them, but probably won't be able to make it. Yeah, so the gas cannons are mainly ready to fire. And I'm gonna make auto fire on for the rest as well. Just to have it done. (16, 17, 18, 19 and 20 already have it on. Well, they are still being shot at, I think. Yeah. I want to have a nice place where I can still see them. I will show no events at the moment, so this is easier. They are actually matching my fighter speed, so we won't get any closer. I'm not sure why they do that, because it doesn't look... Yeah, okay, they're still attacking us. They're just their energy weapons will be able to pick off the fighters here. And at this speed, they will die. Therefore, I will completely retreat them to New Earth. Remove all orders, move to New Earth. And now they came back, and maybe we'll be able to fire upon them. Base chance to hit is low. But maybe. Let's switch their attacking target. Well, not attacking target, their order to attack, of move again to here, to them. Let's actually show the things. Go with a 5-second increment. Let's see if they shot. They did not, because they're out of their reach. So yeah, they are too fast for our fighters. The only fighters that are like actually able to catch them are the fighters who are out of fuel. Go to New Earth. Move to. Let's see. Did our main defense fleet already reach their destination? Yeah, I think they did. So let's have the fighters of that fleet join the main defense fleet task group. Join. Oh, the main defense fleet is still far out? Or did I just do the wrong one? Main defense fleet. And fighters. I think I did something else. Ah, it was the North Carolina. Yeah, you can still move to New Earth. Show task groups. Main defense fleet. Join. Should be done in 5 seconds. No. Waiting acknowledgement. Right, because they don't have the proper training yet. Well, we still have some targeting problems with our other ships, who get destroyed every second. Yeah, they can, because they have so much speed, they can choose pretty much the engagement range. And because they can choose the engagement range, we are completely outgunned. Main defense fleet will move towards New Earth. They have the fighters on board. And Portland... You don't have your parasite ships. Oh no, I don't want the Portland detached. I don't want that at all. I want them back in there. And the Portland task group will be deleted. These ships need to be landing. I don't even remember how I did it last time. Right, I know a way at least. Detach. Put every one of you in there. And then just land on... Land on mothership and assign. I think your order is going through. Of course they are awaiting acknowledgement once again, because they have no real training. I'm wondering where he is firing upon now. Still on the Enterprises. Shouldn't be that much left of them. They're not even at New Earth yet. I wish we at least would be able to get one shot off. But it doesn't look like it. Yeah, I'm gonna call it here and call this as a failed campaign. Unfortunately, the transhuman race will not survive their encounter with the aliens. I've had a really fun time playing it so far, and maybe I will return to it. Tell me down in the comments what you would actually like. I mean, I could start afresh with the new Aurora Let's Play. I could also do some other games, for example Dwarf Fortress, kind of in a similar style as in not that much on the UI, but really deep. Or yeah, I don't know. Tell me what you would like to see, and I will take it all into consideration. Once again, thank you guys so much for watching this series so far. I've had a blast doing it, and it's really sad that we had to end it now on such a negative tone, but hopefully I will see you guys next time. Until then, bye bye.